Hi, welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Experience, Target Individual program, in which, again, I am a TI, Target Individual, victim of non consensual human experimentation, of a coercive persuasion program, and illegal microchipping done by the US government, its law enforcement, its security and law enforcement agencies. Talk about how they love to retaliate. So I've been at Pam's for the past few days. She had went away to Florida for a wedding over the weekend. Came back yesterday. Um, I couldn't leave because there was just things I was doing. I was cooking for the kids and stuff like that, and plus I was doing laundry, doing the kids' laundry. So I ended up spending another night. Tonight I'm gonna have to end up spending tonight again because um, I can't finish to do what I need to do, and I don't want to come back here until, until I really have to, or until it's my weekend to see the kids. But other than that, so they've been aggressively targeting me. Again, we want no monitoring, same as usual. Um, you know, Using the police sirens, doing these so-called drive-by. Okay, so this is what happened, and also I have my son. I text my son to see um, what where he was. Okay, so he was still in school. He has choir. He tells me he was leaving at 5 o'clock. Come, didn't hear from him. It is now after 6. I've been calling him. His phone has not. His phone is ringing. Hold on, just hold on a second. His phone is ringing. I didn't answer it. But as usual, as soon as I start doing these videos, all of a sudden he texts me. So it's been over an hour, well over an hour and a half. He's supposed to leave school, and now I've called him. So every time I call him, I've called him a few times. Every time afterwards, immediately afterwards, followed by police sirens again. And then comes in and she's like, "Oh, I need a break." She's like, "I'm going to my car." I'm like, "Whatever," you know. I'm like, I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing laundry, the kids' laundry. You don't have to. You came up. She came back from this wedding on Sunday. She came in the house and slept the entire time, afternoon until the night. So I'm stuck with the kids. So again, I have things I got to do. I was making some fish cakes. I just ended up frying half of it, and I couldn't fry the rest. And today I got up early this morning again, just doing um, stuff, putting up my kids' mattress on their bed and stuff like that, and just got so busy. Again, still doing. I said, hold on a second. Listen to me. When I'm talking and I say to hold on, you wait. You understand me? Okay, so go until I'm ready. All right. It's not an emergency. You can wait. Um, yeah. Tell you these kids. Uh, again, when they. This is how I am with them. They have to discipline structure. I cleaned up the mess that they made, and from the time I've been here, they have kept it clean. It's a big difference. When I go back home, okay, I will guarantee you when I come back, and I'm gonna take a picture of when I leave of exactly, because I've shown you guys the mess it was. I'm gonna show you how I took the time to clean it, right? And though I didn't do a full cleaning because I'm not gonna do that, but I did clean to where you know. Um, it's a heck of a lot better, right? And so I have to wash their blankets because they've been using the same blankets for 2 months now, not washed. They have the sheets on their bed. They've been having the same sheet on the bed for 2 months now, not washed. So I finally had to put up the new mattress for them, and she didn't get the mattress encasement cover that I asked her to get. But that's what happens. They don't listen. So you know, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. They're so conditioned into doing whatever they want to do and having their fun and not have to listen to anybody, and not having and abandoning their kids psychologically, educationally. They may be, and physically, right? So they may live under this kid. Their children may live under the same roof. I'm talking about modern women, particularly modern European women. Their kids are living in the same roof, but they abandon them within the home. You know, this is why you see the mess that's being made. This is why they can, when I'm doing a video, they feel like they can interrupt, so I have to put them in their place. You need to wait until I'm finished. All right. And another thing, how they hijack their consciousness. So my daughter came in because Pam picked up, and she's going to the bathroom, and I've told her this once already because they do this, um, where she before she gets like she'll walk off. I'm in the living room sitting down. She'll walk off and pull her pants down, and I keep telling her, don't do that. Wait till you get to the bathroom to do that. So I had to give her a spanking for doing it because I already told her not to do it. Even though I know that it is there co-opting her mind to do these things, I have to set her straight and you know make her take charge of her own mind now and understand that no, you cannot do that. All right. But this is what they do. And like I said, I'm going to expose them in every single way. And so again, she doesn't. She's done it once before, and I've warned her about that. But like I said, I have to, you know, kind of tread lightly with her because I know that they co-opt her consciousness. But when she did it again, I had to end up giving her a spanking to let her know that listen, I'm serious. Uh, you don't do that until you get to the bathroom. Okay, so this is what they've been doing. You know, hijacking their consciousness and do these things. And then Pam came in, and of course, she started to target me and stuff like that. But, you know, like I said, I have my defense mechanism. And when I started, you know, targeting her back, that was when she's like, oh, I need a break. I got to go. I'm going to go sit in my car. You know, so again, TIs, you can learn to fight back. You can learn to, and again, keep as long as they're keeping it in the psychological realm, you keep it in the psychological realm as well. Okay. All right. Oh, also, every time I have a small knife. You know, it's before I bought the knife, I made sure to read up the law in New York, and you are allowed to have a knife just as long as the blade is not more than it has to be less than 4 inches. The blades, right? It's perfectly legal. I use it to open up my packages and stuff like that. I also use it to, um, you know, particularly if I have to uh, open a package that has a box of plastic that's hard plastic, so I use it. And also because again, I showed you videos of there was a guy the next building over uh, who was threatening me with a knife. So that's what made me want to get the knife. So you see, I don't do these things because you know without any reason, right? Because I've never had to feel the need, even though they've been sending me threat of assassinating me and all this stuff. But and then I had another person who I think I was talking to somebody else, and he came in and he started flicking this knife in front of my face, you know, really, really fast and really loud. And so I said, okay, this is what you guys are going to do. All right, fine. You know what I'm saying? I will protect myself. All right. And again, it's perfectly legal to have that knife as long as you got to read up the law. If you're in a state as a TI, if you're in a state where you know you might you can't have a certain knife that has a certain blade size, then you know you gotta follow that law, right? And that's what I did. Now, for those TIs who live in states that you can carry weapons such as guns, I will advise you to, if you can, because again, it would be your right within that state to have a weapon. I would advise you to get one. Now, I will say this: if you have not learned to recognize the subliminal threats, then and and it's affecting you to where you're getting angry to the point where you know again you might be because again this is emotional manipulation, right? Then I wouldn't recommend you that you do that. I would not recommend you do that at all. But if you are like me and understand and you have developed a defense mechanism to where you know even though they make you angry, you're not doing anything that could put yourself in harm or other people in harm. But you got to get to that point, okay? And again, because it's when they start doing these things physically in front of me, this is when I said, you know what, I need to start protecting myself now because now I see they've taken it out of the psychological realm into the physical realm where they're like, you know, threatening me with knives and, you know, flicking knives in front of me, you know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, I will respond how they respond, how they come at me. If you come at me psychologically with your little psychological psyops or what have you know, that's the way I'll come at you. Coming at me physically, if you flashing weapons in front of my face, then guess what? The next time you do it, you better use it. Because once you do that, okay, once I see you do that, you're not going to like what I'm going to do. Okay? And again, it will be self-defense. All right. So I need you guys to think about this, you perps out there. Think about that. Don't allow them to manipulate you so much that you're going to put yourself in danger because you think you're going to try to harm me or try to scare me. Because you flash a weapon in my face, I'm not flashing one in your face. I'm going to use it. Okay? Because it's self-defense. Remember that. Talk to you guys in the next video.